right. Does the game have an end? Yeah, sure. This is story. Yeah, it has credits. And then you can just keep playing if you choose to. But there's about 30 hours of story content to just go through and be done. If you're the kind of gamer that just likes to move on, right? Which I respect those gamers. Because I can't move on. I get attached. And anybody else feel that way? I get attached to games and save files. So I respect if you can just like play the game, do the story, and say, okay, that was fun, and move on. Like, I get attached. I gotta do it all. So I'm almost 200 hours deep in this nonsense. I just can't stop. I'm having fun though, and that's what matters. Sorry, give me just a second here. I always get too attached. Not always, but this game hit me like that. Yeah, it's not always for me either. It's gonna be a mini con near me. It's not official, but it's still a con. I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna dress up as a Jedi once I order the outfit and pick up some boots from a thrift store. Nice, dude. I'm glad to hear you're getting out there and adventuring, man. That's what it's all about, dude. Sharing your passions with other enthusiasts. Oh yeah, isn't the Rainbow Road so beautiful? Caffeinated Spirit, it's very special. What are some good money makers in this game? I just sell all the extra tools and weapons that I get given. Have you done that recently? As you go through dungeons and stuff, you just get tools and weapons thrown at you left and right. And I just sell those. Every once in a while I go and just sell those and everything's fine. That's been the main way I've had cash. Otherwise from there's a couple techniques to make money. To be sure. I don't really know what you could be like crafting to sell, because again, I've only ever made money by just selling extra equipment. Like, I can't stress it enough. Every single dollar I have.
Good morning, everyone. H-Day Wiggle. How we all doing?
Every dollar I have is because I've sold old tools and weapons. I kid you not. Look, I just recently sold my whole stock of tools and weapons I've been storing, and I got over 1.5 million gold because of it. It's a little tedious because you have to go and you have to sort through it all and you have to click it all and sell it all. But I bet you, if you haven't checked in a while, you might be sitting on a bunch of equipment. Now, maybe it's the way that I play the game, right? Because I do a lot of treasure groves. So like maybe it's because I do a lot of treasure groves, right? Like maybe, I don't know, like if that's like a faster way to get equipment. But yeah, I just always got stacks. I don't know why, dude. Oh, you can make spider stickers and sell them. Wow, what the heck? That's insane, dude. Yeah, I didn't know that. See, I knew there were some techniques I wasn't hip to. I knew there was some text. Yeah, that's cool. Yo, what's up, Bactrin? Good morning. What's up, Silent Shelf? Good morning. Yo, Emily Louise came in with the 38. They said, good morning, everyone. And how are we doing on this fine Saturday? I'm well. How are you, Emily Louise? Good to see you back in here tonight, or this morning. I saw you yesterday. That's why I said that, okay? I know what time of the day it is. I swears it. Yeah, we're having a nice little sleepy morning. I kind of purposely leaning into that flow today because it's nice to have a little low energy day here and there. I know I was up late last night, and sometimes it's nice to just have a stream where I don't wake up and jump into the shower and like go maximum energy. I just like crawled out of bed. I got some coffee I'm sipping on. Just kind of here hanging out. It's Saturday, baby. What's up, Rainy Day Puddles? Good to see you, Druck. Beep bo bo bo. Sorry, I was looking for an album I wanted to listen to today. I think this is the one I was looking for. Got called into work. RIP. I mean, woo. Sometimes that's a good thing, right? It's not always a RIP. Is this game worth the money? Mind you, I have 9K hours in AC and H, so this game is worth the money, but just keep in mind it's not terribly close to AC outside of this wonderful decoration system. So there is some Animal Crossing vibes for sure, and you could definitely put in a good chunk of hours just like decorating and collecting recipes for decorating. But just to give you a heads up, this game is an RPG first, so think more like Final Fantasy. And there's a story, and there's like characters and skill trees, and there's a lot of combat. You have to fight a lot of stuff. You have the boss of the game is a big fight, right? So there's a lot of combat. So just keep that in mind. Don't go into it thinking full AC. Go into it thinking RPG game with a little bit of Animal Crossing vibes. But to answer your question, it is worth the money regardless. This game is hardy. This game is hardy. This game is a feast. There's a lot of content. Yeah, Dragon Quest Builders 2 vibes. I gotta remember, because that's like the best correlation for this game, honestly. Right? Like, I think Dragon Quest Builders 2 is the best way to describe this game, because that game is also an RPG that has building mechanics, right? Yeah. That really is one of the best ways to explain this game. I gotta remember that. Or maybe I don't. I just have chat to help me out. Thanks, chat. I'm just gonna do my dailies here this morning, and then maybe we could do some multiplayer or whatever. We'll see what I feel like getting into. I know somebody from the Discord wanted to host some grows today, so if you don't end up playing with me, or if we don't end up doing that, just keep in mind that there will be somebody in the Discord today. I believe they said they're going to be hosting some grows. A Genshi Zero, I believe. Some higher end groves for people who want to like kind of go through some of that later game content. They even said don't worry about your skill level. They're willing to kind of help carry people through. So I'll try to participate if I can, but just letting you know that that's something that's going on today. So if you guys are free and you're hanging out, and you want to play some Fantasy Life, today's a good day to do so. Yeah, let's go. We're going to this guy. So I've been getting lucky and finding some really nice recipes from the Don, man. The Dons, I've been getting real... Will you stop it? I've been getting real lucky. The Don has... The past 2 days, I've gotten some really good stuff from the Don, dude. I was very, very happy about it. The gods blessed me. I'll buy this big beak egg because I use that in cooking pretty often. Yeah, the Don blessed me the past couple days in game. I got this pumpkin recipe. Like this pumpkin soup or something. I don't know. It was something dope though. I got some kind of pumpkin something cooking recipe. I was really happy to see that. And then I got some kind of dope like armor. Some kind of super cool looking armor recipe as well. Did you get the most recent gift in game? Yeah, you're talking about knockoff Tom Nook? You're talking about knockoff Tom Nook? Did I get the most recent gift in game? You're talking about motherfucking Tom Nook? You talking about Nook, dude? Cause what are you seeing what I'm seeing? Because if you're seeing what I'm seeing, you're seeing Tom Nook. Like they are straight throwing a jab at Animal Crossing. And I didn't realize this, but apparently this is from the trailer. So they put out a fake trailer. Listen, when this game was coming out, they put out a joke trailer that made the game sound and look like Animal Crossing. It was an April Fool's trailer. Well, apparently this is the Tom Nook from that goofy trailer that they put out for the game. It's definitely Tom Nook. I can't believe that this is for 1 million copies sold. Think about that. So for 1 million copies sold, they were like, we're gonna let y'all know that we appreciate you, Animal Crossers. We know you're playing our game. We know you're playing our game. Thanks, Animal Crossers. How do you get it? It's a code. So the code's in the Discord and the Fantasy Life channel. If somebody wants to type it out for the chat, that would be super cool, but no worries regardless. You'll find it pinned to the Fantasy Life channel. Yeah. And it's like, it's not going to expire. None of the codes expire in the game, I'm pretty sure. So you can get to, if you go to the pin section, you'll find a ton of codes. So don't sleep on them. Slightly not copywritten Tom Nook, yeah. Yo, what's up, Random? Good morning. Good morning, Jackie. Oh, thank you, Baron. Baron hooked us up, dude. Baron got our back, dude. Thank you, man. It's just a generic raccoon. Whatsoever do you mean? Whatsoever do you mean? It's just a generic raccoony. What's up, Palmer? I love that you're riding a turtle around. Yeah, this is my boy. I love this little turtle. Even though I switched to other mounts, I always come back to the turtle. He's just my favorite, man. Ooh, another recipe. We're gonna buy it. I don't need magic ore. I do want this to tuna. I want this to tuna. I want this monster to tail. No, I don't. I'll take this dark fire though all day. I keep using the motorcycle. I just switched from it, so I feel that I just switched from the motorcycle like 2 nights ago. Back to the turret. Any clue is why when I try to connect to get gifts, it says connection failed? No, I haven't heard that one, Everett. Can you connect to the internet to play the game with people? Is this only when you connect for gifts? Just out of curiosity. Like, have you tried playing the game with online? Because then if you can't do any online connections, then it might be something I haven't tried. Yeah, go to the back counter and try to connect online and look for a lobby to play. And if you have a connection issue going online to find a lobby to play with somebody, then this issue is probably bigger than just the gifting. It's probably something with Steam or your game, you know. Did you get the free Pegasus from the Mysterio Guild office? No, wait, what's that, Oz? How do I get that? Yeah, exactly, Everett. Some kind of, who knows, right? DNS, like just some BS. What I would do, the steps I would take as you is I would go check if I could connect online in game. Then I would go as far as maybe even like re-verifying my Steam files. Maybe even check and see if you can connect in a different game online. That sounds like a lot, but you know, just like, who knows? If you keep having this issue, it could be deeper than just this game is all I'm trying to say. Good luck. Good luck, good luck. I just wandered into the guild office and there was a new gift there. Wait, I didn't see that. Let me finish my dailies and I'll go check. If you try turning it off or on again. I connected to an online game. That's unfortunate. So I don't know. At that point, I would almost Google and see, does anybody else have an issue connecting to claim gifts and see what they did? I'm sure there's somebody on Reddit who had the same issue as you. Almost certainly. Same chest you got the pre-order deluxe items in. Oh, wow. They just added more stuff in there? I wasn't expecting that. Nice. We're back up to 450, which is good. All right, got my shops. Got my shops all set up here. Let's go back to the basic. Well, I want to go to Eternia Village if I want to go to that chest, right? Yeah. Yeah, good luck. Good luck today, Alto Girl. Has anybody checked out Cast and Chill? Somebody recommended it in the Discord. Is that where you saw it by chance? I think Tim the Sorcerer. Dude, wasn't it fun, Ponka? Dude, I'm really happy that you said that. I had a blast. Wow, I got all this stuff. Look at all this free stuff they gave us. Wow, they gave us a Pegasus mount. What? I wasn't expecting a new mount. That's cool, dude. That's neat, man. I wasn't expecting loot in here. I would have never known if you guys didn't say something. That's super rad, man. While we're here, we might as well get our next job. Let's go ahead and grab blacksmith. We're going blacksmith, baby. All right, and then I want to actually listen to the game sounds. I forgot how much I love game sounds. All right, nice. We're gonna be starting blacksmith. I'm very excited. We're gonna go and do the blacksmith quest and stuff here, and then I'm gonna go do my other dailies. Is this the lady that wants the big eggs? Because I don't want to give them to you. You're not getting my big beak eggs. I'm sorry, I don't got it like that right now. Those eggs are useful, man. All right, where's this blacksmith at? Aren't they around here somewhere? Yeah, they're right here. That's wild. You're just starting blacksmith? Yep. I saved a bunch of classes so I could just keep playing this game. Yep. I still don't have blacksmith, tailor, or paladin. Meanwhile, I'm a hero, hunter, magician, farmer, cook, angler, and miner. And I'm a master, woodcutter, alchemist, and artist. Yep. Yeah, the Ginormosia dragon map. That was brought to my attention. There goes the turtle. Gotta ride the new mount. All right, let's go Hammerhead. Who's this goofy looking dude? Meld it, shape it, give it a smash. Meld it, shape it, give it a smash. Bing, bang, bash. Bing, bang, bash. Sorry about that. Did I scare you? So you want to be my apprentice, eh, Hylian? The name's Hammerhead. I'm the blacksmith master. Hammerhead, dude. But you don't have to call me master or anything. How about you call me boss instead? As blacksmiths, our main job is making weapons, armor, and other tools that people can't do without. The next part is where things get fun. To shape the ore, you get to smash the living daylights out of it. To start, you need to get the basics down. First, I'll have you forge the most basic material, a bronze ingot. You can usually buy the Mysteria copper if you need to forge them, but today you're gonna get them from the miners. Sick. I like this guy. We can probably find Nikello hanging around the mines northwest of Eternia Village. Let's get a move on. Yeah, we're gonna keep playing. We're gonna do the tutorial. How you doing today, Spicy Mama? Yeah, I think this game's worth it. Yeah. Yo, good morning, E-Talker. I hope you feel better soon, buddy. All right, we're going to the miners. What's up, Christopher? What's up, Nikella? Hey, Clank. Tough as rocks. Is that youngin' with you, a new novice blacksmith? That's right, we're here to forge a bronze ingot for their initiation challenge, but the thing is, we need ore. Sure thing, boss. All right, youngin', I've got some ore fresh out of the mines for you. All right, we got the ore. Let's head back to the Blacksmith Guild and check in with the boss. Life cure. Sick. I like how the apprentice woodcutter is named Choppin'. This game's shameless. Oh, welcome back. It looks like you got your hands on some quality ore there. For the next step, you'll need this recipe for making bronze ingots. You got it, this pal. All right, let's go. Let's see what the crafting minigame for a blacksmith looks like. Our first time, dude. Let's go. Let's go ahead and add our partners in here and destroy this bronze ingot. We're about to go wild on it. Which one's the crimpers? I don't know which one's what. Wow, for a newbie, that looks great. You, my friend, have talent. Nope, I just had help. Now, what will have you forge next? A tool? No. A weapon? I almost forgot, boss. Whatever happened to that sword that Paladin ordered from us? Sword? Great, fiery forges. I completely forgot.
Sure thing.
All right, as a part of your initiation, I need you to take on that Paladin's order. Don't worry, making a trainee's bronze sword isn't that difficult at all, but unfortunately, you're gonna have to ask Old Man Ferris for the recipe. Show him the way, will ya, Crank? Will ya, Clanka? All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna switch our equipment out already to the super sick artisan equipment that we have, because we have the Artisan King smock and gloves, so we are officially the Artisan Kings here. And then we want to grab the best hammer we can, which is this sweet hammer. And now we're styling on them. We're a novice blacksmith, that's for sure. And then where's my plus 20% glasses I finally made? We're moving up in the worlds. And this charm as well. Then we go to outfits. And what we're actually going to look like is Tom Nook. Ooh. You got the glasses? Yeah, I finally got the plus 20% glasses. Yeah, I did it off stream. Now I'm trying to get 3 more pairs. But I ran out of Redux stones. Isn't there some kind of exploit to get a bunch of Redux stones? I know you can just... What you can do is trade stuff at the collector in town. I probably don't even have to use an exploit. Oh, I still have the cape on. You made your alchemist, Tom Nook? How did you get Tom Nook? It was a code for that they sold 1 million copies. It was a code to celebrate. Oh, it's capes. Buy capes in town for 360 each. Each one is 50% of a Redux stone. So wait, where do I buy the capes at? So this town right here? Yeah, it's still viable. Yeah, they just released it. Armor salesman? Okay, armor salesman. Long capes. So can you only buy one at a time? You just have to sit here and click? Yeah, you just said that. Yeah, what's up, Decade? What's up, dude? Yeah, I wanted to be here this morning. Just a nice low energy experience here. All right. Just testing this out. And that's not cheaty at all. Using like a hotkey like that for that, I wouldn't even call that cheating. You know, just circumventing a lack of quality of life. We should just be able to buy bulk stuff, you know? Can you teach us how to make a trainee's bronze sword? It's part of the initiation challenge for our novice blacksmith.
Clearly, that good-for-nothing hammerhead doesn't know how to discipline his apprentices.
Oh man, he's as cranky as always.
Hey, you there? Did my weapons catch your eye? Oh, so you want to make some weapons for yourself, do you? The earnest eyes of yours, unclouded and pure. Hammerhead had those same eyes when he first stood in my workshop all those years ago. But before I could even so much as blink, he surpassed me, up and became a life master too. No matter. As a special favor, I'll teach you how to make a trainee's bronze sword. It's not your average bronze sword. This one has my own personal touch.
It's designed to be lightweight and easy to use so that even a paladin in training can wield it. Say. Way to go, old man Ferris. Say, could you teach us how to make the featherweight ingots too?
Ask Hammerhead to make you one himself. What are you waiting for? Out with you, shoe.
Look at these unclouded, pure, dreamy eyes. Look at him. Look at these unclouded, pure eyes. Yeah, unclouded, all right. Where's the freaking collector? Here we go. All right, so I can make this easy by just going to cape. Cool. All right, that's not too bad. At least I know now that there's an easy way to get a bunch of them if I want. The next time I have a bunch of weapons laying around, I'll probably just exchange those for Redux Stones as well, since I'm okay on cash. I didn't realize that you could just exchange weapons. While we're here, I realized there's a bunch of recipes I haven't purchased. We might as well. We got the money. Let's go on a purchase spree here. Let's go on a purchase spree here. We got tons of recipes. We've never went through all these shops and stuff since we got in the late game. Probably make these, but I'll just buy. Yeah, I definitely already have the Wanderer's outfits. I could definitely craft the Highlands stuff. Yeah, we'll make all that stuff ourselves. I think I bought the stuff in the luxurious shop, unless it rotates. I might have that stuff. Let's go check though. I did stop in there at some point. Yeah, let's go check. Interesting. There's a bunch of stuff here I don't have. Oh no, this is all cooked food. Yeah, we don't want that. I just want ingredients. Okay. All right, sick. Yeah, no problem, Jupi Sandy. You're good, dude. If the info ain't coming from me, somebody here's got it, I'm sure. Imagine Nintendo just trademarked the Tanukis themselves. Ooh, I didn't buy everything. I just bought the mage's robes. Nice. Thanks for running me back in here. Nice. Yeah, imagine Nintendo just copyrights the use of animals at all. Yeah, you just can't put Tanukis in your game anymore. You just can't. That's just not allowed. I wonder if there's recipes of the Regal stuff. I'll hold off buying that. Yeah, you're just not allowed to do that. You know what? You're just not allowed to put animals in video games ever again. You put a squirrel in your game, we're going to court. Imagine Judge Judy taking that case. Shut up. Not Judy. That's what we need. We need more Judge Judys in video game court cases. She wouldn't be having any of that trash. Imagine the look she would give. Imagine the look she would give Nintendo for trying to copyright flying mounts. Dude, she would give him the stink eye. She would stink eye him, dude. Oh, you're back. And you got the recipe. Great work, you two. The recipe says we need featherweight ingots. Old Man Ferris told us you could forge one for us. Can you do that, boss? Yeah, sure can. Hold on a second. I'll forge one for you right away. Meld it, shape it, and give it a smash. Meld it, shape it, and give it a smash. Here you go. Wow, impressive, boss. That was some fine forging as always. Oh, you're making me blush. Now that we have all the materials, let's fire up the forge and make that trainee's bronze sword. Let's go, baby. Tom Nook, show him how it's done. Yeah, right. Tom Nook's never did a day of work in his life. Get out of here. That's so untrue, though. Tom Nook built himself up from a scrub. You know what I mean? Like, he had to run a shop by himself for years. So, Tom Nook doesn't always get the street cred. It's not like he just came from money. You know what I mean? Sure, maybe he got his business started by doing some shady dealing with Red, right? That's the lore, that Tom and Red used to work together. So sure, maybe he got his seed money by doing some shady dealings with Red, but hey, we all got to do a little bit of shady dealing sometimes, right? That's just the way the world works. That's how you got it. Sometimes you got to do a little bit of grinding, right? You got to get out there and hustle a little bit to get that seed money to start your dreams. So however he got his starting money to open up Nook's Cranny, that's not our business. All I know is he worked hard. I don't think he came from like a rich family or anything. Think about it. We saw, dude, he was walking around bare ass naked, basically. Didn't even have no clothes to wear in Nook's Cranny. Homie just had an apron on, cheeks out, was doing everything he could. Hey, eventually he got a suit. He was flexing on us. You know, like, you don't think he would have been wearing a suit the whole time if he could have afforded it? You know what I mean? Like, he would have been wearing a suit the whole time if he could afford it. He couldn't afford a suit when he was dusting Nook's Cranny daily with 2 items on sale and like a shovel, exploiting some little kid who just moved into his town. Like, he didn't know what he was doing. You know what I mean? Like, so I got to give some credit. Sometimes Nook, you know, he worked hard to become the crime lord, crime boss that he is today, you know? He worked hard, dude. Pyramid schemed himself right to the top. Basically, Tom Nook is just the American economy back in 2007. He just sold houses to a bunch of people who couldn't actually afford the houses and then schemed them into giving them as much money as possible and just got rich off of them. This literally happened in real life. He's just 2007 recession. That's all Tom Nook did. Just scammed us. They need to put Tanuki in the Mafia games. Yeah. Just straight scammed us, dude. Oh my Lord. What's up, Cherry Blossoms? Good morning.
Sure thing.
Great, you're finished. Let me see. He thinks he's slick. Nice and light. A keen cutting edge. And the grip feels sturdy. You forged a mighty fine sword indeed. Pardon me, citizens. Excuse me, Hammerhead. I've come to pick up the sword I ordered. Great timing. Our new apprentice here just finished your order. Whoa, it's so light and it feels like the grip was made just for me. With a sword like this, I feel like a proper paladin already. Thank you kindly. Oh, I can't wait to use it. My life as a paladin starts here and now. They passed the test with flying colors. Looks like we gotta make it official, boss. Sure thing. Let me take a closer look at your progress, Eileen. I'm doing well this morning. How are you, Cherry Blossoms? Hey, thank you for asking, man. It's nice to have you in the chat today, hey? Good morning, JD. Good morning, Spartan Leonidas, Majin Gator, Mads World, JR Prisma. Welcome back, dude. It was wonderful having you here last night for some community gaming. Marge, Card Shark, Christopher, Hollywood. Welcome to the show, everybody. Good to see you. We are now officially blacksmiths. Bing Bang Bash completed. Do 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 do. All right, nice. Now we can start our blacksmith journey and start leveling up that whole journey there. Meanwhile, I didn't actually mean to pause here for too long. We're going to Swolean Island to do a little bit of battling here. Yo, what up, JD? Feeling pretty good, man. How are you? Good to see you, Jita Chan and Nick. Good morning. Off work due to a sprained ankle just means more fantasy life eye and relax. And sorry to hear about the ankle though, but I'm glad you got a good attitude about it. All right, we got our new team. It's 3 paladins. Odin, our new team, Odin, Hilda, and Mustang. Because I think the 3 paladins are how you get the maximum item drop, right? Isn't that how that works? So I don't have the item drop items yet, but I'll get that sorted out in the future. So these are my 3 pallies. And they're really cool because this one boosts the attack and defense of nearby allies. Right, so that's pretty nice. Meanwhile, he's more likely to be targeted by enemies. Then the only skill we're not taking advantage of is the Sultan's Shield because I won't be using many daemons in my party. Meanwhile, we have Hilda, who's going to be our healer. She restores HP of nearby allies. She increases the effectiveness of cooking, which works for me, a master chef. And she also has increased healing skills. And then we have this guy who has a fire attack. He's also more likely to be targeted by enemies. And he also gets plus 40 defense when another paladin's in the party. So we have like a nice little group here that we're going to be working on leveling up. And I'm also working on leveling up my mage. So let's go take on this challenge. Oh, you're hanging out at GameStop for today's Pokemon release? Now, you know, if you're planning on reselling those cards, I'm gonna have to call your mom and or dad and or parental guardian. Because that's not nice. That's not nice, JD. I'm just kidding, you know, live your life, man. Hilda's my favorite strangeling. Oh, she's so cute. I don't know who my favorite strangeling is. It might be Jerry. Just because he's such a dork. Dang, I was trying to keep everyone alive. I didn't get a chance to put shields up yet. I wasn't paying attention. I thought I was playing my hunter. I'm not used to playing mage. I'm trying to like dodge and stuff. I forgot that I was playing my mage. I completely forgot what was happening for a second. All right, we're not playing hunter. Okay. All right, we got the cronies down. The cronies suck, man. This music's very funny with this game right now. It's very casual. Dum, 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 dum. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Oops. I might not get that resurrection. It's fine. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and give myself some combat food. Or have some health. Yeah, my mage is like pretty weak in some senses though. I had to like redo my skill tree, so I don't have any of the plus magic attack nodes at the moment. So that doesn't help. Let me get plus 200 combat power here. And then we'll give plus defense to our buddy. And then, even though I hate wasting life cures because I just have to keep buying them, let's go ahead and life cure Hilda. And then we'll give her some defense as well. I don't have armor on these characters, which doesn't help either. They could use some armor. My paladins, they just have their shield. Now we're good. Now we're all buffed up and ready to go. I just walked into that fight and I wasn't ready at all. Now we should be okay. We'll still lose a couple people because this bird hits hard, but... yeah, this bird hits hard for sure. All right, get our shields back up. Okay, heated phase. What's up, Binary? Good morning. That attack was crazy. So you got to stop eating those attacks, my team here. I almost said chat as if you guys were with me on the battlefield. You got to stop, chat. Chat's like, don't bring us into this. We're trying the best we can over here. Funny. See, I like to save my special attack for when they go to use their special attack. If you use yours, you can counter them. So I usually save my special attack for when I see them activate theirs. I'm just going to use it now because I'm going to give Hilda a chance to heal. And then this will allow me to heal the whole team. Gotcha! Pikachu. Odin's about to go down. No way, he dodged it. All right. Yo, what's up? How you doing, Pratt? Good to see you today, buddy. Today's the Prismatic Evolutions booster bundle in a 151 Zapdos box. I'm really close to master setting 151, so I'm excited to grab this box. Nice, JD, dude. I hope that's super exciting, man. Hopefully there's a nice bunch of people out there and you're just chilling and relaxing. Caved and bought Cast and Chill. Oh, nice, dude. You got Cast and Chill. Yeah, thanks for the follows coming in. I appreciate you. What's up, Opera Ghost? Oh, sorry to hear about the anxiety. Take it easy, all right? Be kind. Be gentle with yourself. Take it a day at a time, man. Good morning, Tam Perp. All right, not too bad of a run there. Yeah, we're waiting. We're trying to get here. We're trying to get back over here again. Yeah, I had to reset the skill tree so I could get this collapsing star so I could actually become a hero. So now I just need a power level magician, and the best way to do that's Groves, to be honest. Or Ginormosia, I suppose. So let's switch back to Hunter for this next round so that we can just smoke this real quick. Oh, the Crystal Behemoth. Here we go. Here we go. What's up, Lala? How you doing today, Layla? Layla Violet? What's up, Gil Wen? Good morning. All right, here we go. We got some gem boys. We got some gem boys. Got to get rid of these, Got to get rid of these cronies first, man. The cronies will just run amok on your whole crew if you don't. I do miss my archer gang, though. I'm not gonna lie, I do miss my archer gang. All right, cronies down. Do I have any attack food? I think I only have a magic attack food. Here we go. Let's eat some thick steak. Oh, that didn't heal my mana, though. Oh, let's go ahead and register this to bag. So the idea is to poison them and then switch to paralyze. Try to get a paralyze in while you have your poison up. That's my preferred way to fight as a hunter. And I'll do sleep as well, but I think on bosses, sleep seems to be a lot less likely. They probably have like a higher resistance, I imagine, to sleep. They are a boss after all. Nice. We got the combo. There it is. GG's. Yo, thank you, Pratt, for the gifted over to Opera Ghost, bringing them in and badging them up. Good morning, Bioshock Dragon. Thank you, man. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. What's up, JJ? All right, nice. Very nice. Dunkin' doesn't charge extra for oat milk or almond milk. Phoenix bow? I could actually make that. All right, is there anybody else around here with a quest? Yes. I'm still hanging out with my cooks. I'm trying to get some kind of recipe with the cooks. All right. I'm down to set up some groves here. Anybody wants to join for a grove this morning? Anybody interested in some online play today? I can go solo otherwise. What do we got here? Right now I have this nasty woodcutting grove, but it does have a strangeling. Woodcutting isn't necessarily my strongest suit, but I think we would be fine to do this. What's my woodcutter looking like? Yeah, I just picked up the triple chop, which was massive, but I don't have triple chop 3, which is kind of a problem for floor 900s. Like that, it does matter actually. SP. Yeah. You had me at strangely. Yeah, no worries, JJ. Take your time, buddy. Take your time, man. No worries. No, I don't think we'll be full here. We'll see. All right, I'll go ahead and I'll host this. People can join. This year 900 is pretty intense though. Should I we could go for an easier one if we need to, but I think we'll be okay. I got Disney Dreamlight on Steam Deck and started completely over. It's so much better than my Switch. Whoa. The Steam Deck is a mini computer. I believe it. What level do you have to be? It's less about level and just more about the equipment that you have. Is like a really good way to word it. I think right around level 60 is when you could probably start comfortably doing 900, 800, 900 groves. Sure. But like really it's just about having equipment and skills, right? So like, here's a good way to look at it. Like you want to look at this stat right here. You see how it says woodcutting 919? That's really the stat you want to be looking at. But I couldn't really tell you what you want that number to be at. I'm not really sure. See, like, you probably want it to be around this number. You probably want to be around like 800 woodcutting, like at least. Right? But like, you can't just go off of levels in this game, unfortunately. It doesn't quite work that way. It's like hard to explain. So another way to think about it is all of the enemies in a year 900 grove are going to be level 100 enemies. You have to realize, like, we're talking about level 90 to level 100 monsters, level 90 to level 100 trees, ores, like really, really high stuff. Let me go ahead and replant, and we'll get a different one that's a little bit more accessible. I think as long as we jump down to an 800, we'll be fine for you guys to join. 900s just are like, there's a big jump between 8 and 900 in my opinion. It gets like really intense at 900, whereas like 700 and 800 years are like pretty doable by pretty much anybody. Yeah, so like let's go ahead and jump down to a 700-800 and we'll get a strangeling one. I got plenty of replants. What is this? Napdragon? Meh. Replant. We'll see what a 700 brews for us. Graphite deposit? Let's keep going. Let's see if we can get a nice strangeling grove. Meh. We'll get something good here. Ooh, the treasure trove. Ooh, the treasure trove is actually not terrible, but the wind angel tree is kind of weak. Is DDV better on Switch 2? I assume yes. I mean, honestly, it kind of feels like the same until they give it like an official patch. I don't know if like we're gonna notice a big difference. It kind of just felt like the exact same experience for me. Yeah, it didn't really change for me much. I'm not really one to notice that, but I'll be honest, it didn't seem different at all. Still lagged, still crashed on me once. That's what I'm trying. That's what I'm kind of going for, Baron. Random shadow carrot? It's really not that rare. Let's keep rolling. Yeah, the game itself kind of needs fine-tuning. Ooh, a treasure trove with a Quetzal. Man, it's hard to pass up these treasure troves. Do you guys want to just come and get this treasure trove real quick, and then we can reset? Let's do that. Hold on, I'm gonna invite you guys to this treasure trove so you can come get it, and then we'll reset. Yeah. And then I'll replant while you're hanging out. So yeah, Calico, Baron, and was it Elementalist that wanted to join? Calico, Baron, and Elementalist. Here, I'll get a room for you guys. Yeah, let's get this treasure trove real quick, because this treasure trove could have some really nice loot, and it's literally the second freaking room. Like, let's get this real quick, dude. This is totally worth your time. Keyword will be our usual Hyrule. Give me just a second. There we go. And then we'll do the usual password. Yeah, pop up in here real quick. We're gonna grab this treasure trove, and then we'll keep rotating until we get one that we can all do together. I'm okay with that. We don't have to do only end game content. I want to play with my community. So Calico, Baron, and Elementalist, if you guys want to join, let me know if you're not gonna join, and we'll make room for someone else, which is fine. There's the room and password. I'm gonna take a quick tinkle. I'll be right back. All right, give me just a moment. All right, sick. JJ, you get more recipes by just leveling up the classes, right? Ranking them up. Can't find it. You just want to search for Hyrule with the capital H followed by 5 zeros and a 1. So just go to keyword search for Hyrule with the capital H, and you should find the room. If you can't find it, you might not have planted your treasure grove. So if you haven't planted your treasure grove or done a grove in game, then you might not be able to join a treasure grove room. So that's a thing. If you have an Elementalist, I'm not sure if you've ever done treasure groves, if you've ever planted one, but you have to kind of get to that point in the story before you can join in. So many trees. Yeah, I'm slowly working on building a forest. I just haven't finished. Yeah, I got some food for y'all though. Yeah, you're good. You're good, Calico. You'll be fine, I think. I think you'll be just fine. That's the point. We'll pivot to something that's a little bit more accessible. Yeah, case matters. Yes, case does matter. Thank you for saying that, because I'll make sure I let people know in the future. Yeah, case does matter. All right, you guys know the deal here? You guys know the deal here? You always get fed when you pop in here? Oh, they can't hold any more items. Oh, so you must have just cooked yourself a bunch of this specific food. All right, let me hook up Ashley here. And also, I wanted to say this earlier, but I was busy thinking about something else. So the thing is that it's actually easier to solo a level 900 Grove than it is to do it with people, Baron. Because when you have more people entering a Grove, it increases the HP and stuff. So your ability to solo a Grove doesn't necessarily translate to your ability to carry 4 people through a Grove. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because like that's like pretty. I'm not sure how that translates. I'm not sure how that works, but I know it's still a slog, right? I've been in groups with like pretty high end people, and you know, when only one person's doing the work, it's still a slog, right? It's like it's not quite as smooth. Yo, what's up, Draconic? Good to see you today. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. I'm a noob. That's okay. You just gotta ready up, and then we're gonna go get some free loot here real quick. All right, Calico, if ready up, and then we can get this free loot real quick. I might join the next Grove even if I'm a noob as well. Yeah, you guys are welcome to join. We can do lower end Groves, and I could switch to my Magician and level it up. Oh yeah, you're good. No need to apologize. You're fine. So the way it works is, yeah, everyone has to ready up, and then we can start. And then if we switch what we're doing, you'll have to ready up again. So just other than that, you're fine. Yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. No problem at all. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start. So what we're doing right now, to clarify, is we are literally just gonna be in this Grove for like 2 minutes. All right, we are just here for this treasure chest room. So we're gonna do some farming real quick, and then we're gonna go get this treasure chest, and then we're gonna reset the Grove, and we're gonna get something a little bit better for us. Oh, thank you, Baron, dude. I appreciate you offering that to the community, man. Very kind of you. It's nice to meet a full hero in game. A full in-game hero. How's the mercenary solo grind going? I haven't actually picked up my mercenary since the first time on stream. Switch 2 came out and derailed some of my plans, so I was thinking about playing some of my mercenary today though. That's something I still haven't sat down and played more of. I kind of wanted that to be a stream thing, so off stream I've been working on my crafting lives instead. I love that I always meet all these level 100 players, but they never have level 100 farming, and I'm always a higher level farmer than them. I'm not saying that at all to flex. I'm saying that out of pride. That's not all a flex on Baron or anybody, but I've noticed something. I get into these groups of people, and they have like these max 100s of every class, but they never have over 90 farming. And I'm so proud of that, because I might not be a level 100 in every class. I might not have like you know, effectively grinded the living heck out of this game. I might not be keeping up because I play in such a weird way. Like, right, like even today I just picked up Blacksmith for the first time. Like, I'm really taking my time with the game. But I at least have one claim to fame, and it's the fact that I have 90 plus farming. And like, I'm so happy about that. Like, I have like a little claim to fame. It's just a little claim to fame, dude. It's nice, dude. I'm very happy that I got something. Break. I really like Merc. That's what I chose for my first combat life. Yeah, Merc seems fun. I haven't played a ton of it, but Merc will be the next combat life I hero now that I've got Hero Mage. It's my next. Yo, what's up, Nandez? Good morning, Rio Keen. I just beat this yesterday. The main story starts slow, but it picks up. Now I'm on to the post-game madness. We'll dabble with that and Breath of the Wild on Switch 2. Eating good on Switch 2 until DK. Nice. Sounds like you got the lineup, Rio Keen. Yeah, this game, once you beat this game and you move into the post-game, honestly, this game almost gets better in some ways, because like it turns into like an easy game to just like casually pick up and put down whenever you want. Like, what I mean by that mostly is that it's super easy to just get fulfillment out of playing just an hour of this game. So I'll log in at nighttime, I'll play an hour, I'll do a grove or two, I'll do some Ginormosia. I feel pretty good. I turn the game off, you know? And like, I like that. I like having a game that I really enjoy that fulfills me, even if I just play for like an hour, because not all games are like that. Some games require multiple hours to get fulfillment. Like for me, an example of that is like Skyrim. Like, I don't like playing Skyrim or Fallout unless I have like multiple hours to burn. Anonymous gifted a sub to Farmer's Flex. Get out of here, dude. Yeah, you know, so like, it's nice to have a game that you really love that you don't have to spend hours to enjoy. Like, that's what I'm specifically talking about. I'm not saying that you can't spend tons of time in this game. I can too. I can sit here and play for 12 hours. What I'm saying is, and hopefully people can relate to this, isn't it nice when a game doesn't take too long to feel fulfillment from it? Again, not every game is like this. There's plenty of games out there where like, I'm not gonna feel fulfilled playing only an hour of Fallout 3. It takes an hour to even like remember how to play the game. And then you have to figure out, okay, where am I going to go explore? And where am I going to go? I'm going to go, oh, I have to go clear my inventory. But the ability to load a game up, do a run, play for an hour, and feel fulfilled. Like, oh, wow, I could put it down, go do some chores, and I would feel like I gamed. That, not every game is like that. And that's why I really like Fantasy Life. It's like, yeah, sure, dude, I can sit here and play it for 5 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours. Sure. That's great. But it's nice that I can pick this game up and I can get the fulfillment level that I'm seeking, you know, in the middle of my day. Maybe I have an hour to burn. I could burn that hour in this game and I'll feel pretty good about it. And again, not every game is like that. Like, here's another example, like World of Warcraft. Like World of Warcraft Classic. Like, what are you going to do in World of Warcraft for an hour that's going to make you feel good? Dude, it takes an hour to even walk from point A to point B in World of Warcraft. Like, it takes an hour to get to the place to start playing the game. So, like, you can't just have an hour to play WoW. You have to have 3 hours to play WoW. And that's cool, but it's real nice to have, like, a game in my life where I can get that fulfillment. Yeah, see, yeah, Keisha gets it. Yeah, you get that itch scratch. Right. And so I think this game really thrives in this environment. Right? I think it really thrives in that environment. But believe me, this game is hard to put down, for sure. And I tend to play it for multiple hours at a time because I get stuck, right? I'm like, oh, well, now I gotta go do this, and oh, now I gotta go do that, right? Like, believe me, this game is not easy to put down in that sense. Sorry, 1 second here. I'm gonna switch up our jams and then I'll get us a new treasure grove going. If you guys want to stick around, we'll do another one. I think between me and Baron, we could probably carry any guaranteed 800. And Baron's pretty confident he can carry us through a 900 as well. So I'm gonna do the only reason I don't want to do a 900, Baron, is because I would like these players to be able to actually contribute since they're both newer to the game and newer to multiplayer. And I think that as much as it's fun to carry people through stuff, I think we're here to kind of game together. And like, I think there's nothing worse than like not being able to do anything. You know what I mean? Like just standing there and like not really being able to participate. Like I'm sure they would like to participate. So I think we'll focus. Now I did find a nice 900. Is a Shadow Behemoth a grove only creature? I don't know. Honestly, the loot doesn't look too desirable. Some shadow orb and a shadow skin. There is an aging altar, but I'm not even going to be taking advantage of an aging altar, really. I have plenty of aging altar. I have plenty of aging altar groves for us to do. I literally have 5 900 aging altar groves for us to do. Ooh, the godly cabbage. Now, I'm here for some harvesting. With a monster house, I'm kind of down for some farming. Do we not all have farming, Elementalist? I noticed you might not have farming. We don't have to do a farming one. All right, hold on. I'm still looking for some music I want to listen to. Let's do this. Kind of low farming. Oh, that's fine. As long as you can do it, I think that's all that matters. You're working on getting Lord of Death for evil shards. Lord of Death fights. Yeah, I need that too, actually. What does Aging Altar do? It just lets you make a weapon or a tool even more powerful. Yeah, that's okay, Maddox. We got a crew right now, and we'll do more groves. Yeah, no worries. We have a crew at the moment. All right, I'm gonna keep replanting. I'm gonna see if I can find us something real nice and juicy to go through. The blue skill Lordfish. No. Yeah. Your farm looks amazing. Thank you. I appreciate it. We're working on making this a little cute town, you know? Wind crystal, no. Come on, we'll find something good. Give me... Dragon's Claw, no thanks. You could put the item into another aging altar and re-roll the equip skill if you don't like it. Nice. That's really good to know because I was curious how that interaction works. All right. I got 2 more replants and I have to go buy more from Marco. I'm hoping to get a strangeling for us. But these harvest floors are calling my name. Ooh, to Maddox, you might have to host your own. I didn't get that achievement until I hosted my own. Okay, we got something. Recluse cherry tree. You need to do the 900-year grove and finish the grove. Yeah, I think I hosted to get my achievement. That's how you get age to 1,000.
Need something, eh?
Boom, 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 ba-da-doo, boom. I thought we had the option to buy grove plants here. I thought we did. I know you get them from the Don. I thought we had the option to buy them here as well. Frick. Dang, I wouldn't have used them all if we did. But only one usually? Yeah, I thought we had an option.
Need something, eh?
Can you gift those? Groves 8 to 9 and 9 to 10. Maybe. Let me see. Yeah, do you have any you can gift? Oh, frick. We might have to switch to Ginormosia for a little bit. I need more saplings. Yo, what's up, Carly? Good to see you today. Good morning. Maybe the game knows you're cheating. To Maddox. Can you be giving saplings? We're testing that right now. For science. We're testing right now. Yeah, what's up? What's up, Soulspire? For science! Yes, thank you. I got 11 of them. All right, we're in. We're replanting. Let's go. I'm trying to get a Strangeling Grove for us because Baron was into that. And I feel like I want to hook up the higher players and the lower players, you know? Oh, wait, hold on a second. This might be worth doing. The Great Dragon Tree? Yes, this is worth doing. These dragon horns are rare. This is worth doing. These dragon horns are rare. This is totally worth doing. I'm not cheating, just being sociable. You're not cheating at all. Yeah, I'm just being a goober. All right, thank you for offering, by the way, Calico. Thank you. All right, if you guys want to ready up, I think we're good to go. All right, we got one. Yeah, I need these dragon horns, and this will be nice. And if you guys might not need them right this moment, Calico and Elementalist, but I think over time you'll realize that you'll need these. So I think this is a good one to jump into. And plus, sitting here and re-rolling is annoying. So we probably should just jump into a round here. Oh, thank you, Soulspire. I appreciate you. I think we'll be doing some more. I know somebody else is planning on hosting some today in the Discord. So if you guys are looking to play some Fantasy Life today, and whether you're playing with me or the community, I know somebody mentioned they might be hosting some groves this Saturday, today. I just don't know like what time or anything. So look out for that. And they're pretty end game, and they're looking to carry people who need to be carried, and so we might have like a nice little day of Fantasy Life ahead of us. I just wanted to play a bit this morning before I want to do some Animal Crossing this morning as well at some point. Maybe not this morning, but today. So many things need dragon tree mats. Yeah, I just used my like last horn the other day for a quest for leveling up woodcutter to master, I think. Or something like that. Oh, these lizards are jerks. And yeah, so for those of you that this is your first online experience, generally speaking, if you play online with randoms, they're going to be wanting to go through this stuff pretty fast. I try to house pretty like slower ones on stream so that we can all kind of learn together. Otherwise, there's a couple different ways you can play online, and if you've been watching my stream, you probably know that. But groves are one of the main ways to get materials, and in fact, in some ways, the only way to get some materials outside of like RNG shops in Ginormosia. So it is good to kind of get yourself acquainted with this grove system, whether you're doing it on stream with me or you're doing them online with randoms. It is pretty important to get acquainted with these. And you can do them solo with NPCs, or you can do them online with strangers, and like I said, with me here in the chat. All right, we're going this way. And my only recommendation is to don't be shy to kind of work your way up through the groves and actually enjoy the process of like going from year 100 to 200 to 300. All that stuff is actually really cool to kind of learn and do yourself or with people online. You know, you don't feel pressured to like jump into endgame stuff necessarily. We're also getting some new content, by the way. They're going to be releasing some new content here soon, so a free update, and we'll have some new stuff to explore and check out together as a community. So we're potentially going to be getting, oof, bad luck on this first room, huh? We're potentially going to be getting some kind of free DLC with like a whole new zone to go through, and like a roguelike open world experience or something. I don't know what to expect. Any news on a time frame? No, I don't know if we know exactly when that update's coming, but figure since they revealed it, maybe sooner than later. All right, let's go. And otherwise, all you have to know about these groves. Good morning, Profound Pearl. Good morning, Birch Bewitch. Mario Kart was a blast last night, dude. It was so much fun. It was so much fun. So yeah, otherwise, the only thing you have to keep in mind is that these groves actually don't need to be completed in one go. If you didn't know this, you can actually... let's say you have an hour to do the grove. If you don't finish the grove within the hour, that's okay. You can actually just go right back in. So don't feel bad, especially on stream with me. If we're taking our time, it doesn't matter, because worst case scenario, we just have to leave the grove and then rejoin it. It takes maybe a minute of our time, and we can go right back into it and finish it up. So that hour timer is actually fake. And this is the same thing with single player. If you're doing these groves by yourself, you can stop between any floor, take a break, come back later. And it's not too bad. Oh yeah, the grind after level 80 is, honestly, the grind after level 60 takes a while. But the grind after level 90 is brutal, for sure. For sure. All right, nice. I'll find the exit after I cut this tree down. Yeah, we had fun, man. For those that missed Mario Kart Night last night, it was so much fun, dude. Dude, your character looks so cool. Johnny, your character looks so cool, man. I love your character, dude. You look like such a gentleman, man. It's so cool. Also, I don't condone this when you're online because it's considered leeching. But if you guys have a class that you want to level up, you can switch to the class before we cut the tree down, and you can get experience for that class. So just giving you a heads up, you have permission to do that stuff together since we're together on stream. And between Baron Von, John, and myself, we can handle this grove. So to Calico and to Elementalist, if you guys have a class that you're trying to level up, feel free to like switch to your cook class or switch to your crafting class or whatever you want, and you're welcome to get experience for whatever class you want to. All right, that's a little exploit that you can do. Again, I would recommend you don't do this when you're playing with strangers, because that's considered leeching and it's kind of rude. So, you know, like, you're supposed to be helping when you play online. So just keep in mind, like, but here on the stream, I don't mind if you guys take advantage and level yourself up. Again, especially since we have somebody kind of carrying us, like, because Baron's a professional and, you know, we don't have to work as hard. That's basically what I'm saying. Like, no matter what, Baron and I are going to be able to, we could solo this pretty easily between each other. So you guys are down to like kind of relax a little bit. So yeah, don't be shy if you have something you want to level up, whether it's hunter, you know, combat. Did you get the free stuff from the new code? I sure did. I am officially Tom Nook. What's up, I am? Did you guys see that you can get a new Pegasus mount? They snuck a Pegasus mount into the deluxe chest at the guild, and I don't know what the stipulation behind it is. I don't know if you have to be a deluxe member to get it, but there's apparently a Pegasus mount you can pick up at the guild house in Eternia Village. Again, I don't know why it was there. They like secretly just gave us a free mount. Oh, I went the wrong way. Oops. I don't know why it was there. Like, they literally just secretly gave us a free mount, but I don't know if it's like deluxe or what. You got it in your basic? Okay, cool. Good to know. It's for everybody since they sold 1 million copies. Yeah, the house with the old woman. Yeah, it's at the guild office in Eternia Village. That first guild office that you usually go in to pick your new lives. Nooklian Descent. Yeah. Yeah, what's up, treasure? Nooklian Descent reporting for duty. Yeah, and apologies in advance to our newer players as well. If it seems like we're kind of speeding around and like if you're getting a little lost trying to keep up with us, don't feel too bad. You know, we've been doing this for a while. I really can't recommend enough that just take your time and try to enjoy this little experience. You know what I mean? I know what it feels like to be new at a game and then you feel like you're the one who can't keep up and you're sitting there like, you know, all of a sudden I'm in the next room and you were just getting into the first room. Like, I know what that feels like as a gamer. And I just want you guys to know, like, that's okay, dude. Like, you're not really meant to keep up. We kind of know exactly what we're doing. I pretty much grind groves at least once a day. Like, I've been doing this since the game came out, so. A pro tip, though, and I like to say this every episode because I think it's important for people to know. The last hit on anything in the game is the most important. And you should always strive to make the last hit of anything to be the hardest hit possible. Keep that in mind always. So whether you're hitting a tree, whether you're hitting a rock, whether you're killing an enemy, you should always try to make sure that hit is the hardest possible hit. Your goal is to get an excellent, the word excellent to appear. All right. So just a heads up, if you're playing, you know, and the HP of the tree gets low, make sure you're not just like hitting it with like a regular attack, but you're doing some sort of charge attack to try to hit it as hard as possible. And that's like a pretty important part of the game, like, and understanding how to get extra loot from stuff, right? So I just like to kind of teach that because I think more people should know when you're doing grouped content, you want to try to get those hits, those precise end hits if you can. Like if I run out of like mana, for example, I'll stop hitting If I run out of mana, I'll stop hitting at the end just so I know somebody that has mana that can charge can hit it, right? Like that's the kind of techniques I'll do. Like I'll say, oh, you know what? I've ran out of stamina. I better just stand here and just let somebody else get the last hit. All right, nice. We're going farming. Oh, nice. Jet Black's got a 910 monster house. Hey, nice, dude. I almost want to take you up on that, but I'm going to hang out with my community for now and do some groves and get some materials and fight some bosses. But thank you for offering. We do have a Discord, by the way, Jet Black, if you want to participate. If you ever want a little community to play with, join our Discord. All right, we have a little channel and we have a pretty active Fantasy Life community. I'm actually pretty proud. It's actually pretty active. You know, a lot of us are new to the game. Not everyone picked it up on release, but it's actually a pretty active space with players that are looking to play with each other pretty frequently. So yeah, join up, man. It's pretty cool. I'm pretty proud that we've managed to pull together a little Fantasy Life community here. Nice. I see you have Master Hunter already, though, Elementalist, which is dope. I see that outfit you're flexing with. Also, before Calico and Elementalist leave the group after this, do you guys need any tools or weapons? I forgot to offer. If you guys need any tools or weapons, we can offer you some higher level stuff to help your grind be easier. So if whether it's a bow or a sword or something, if you want a tool like a hoe or a pickaxe, we actually, between myself and Baron, I'm sure we could hook you up with a couple just like throwaway items that we have sitting around. You kind of just pick up on a lot of high-end gear as you go, like as you play the game. It's like it's really nothing, not a big deal at all. What's up, Cabrilla? Hey, Cabrilla, dude, what's up, man? Thank you for popping in here today. I appreciate the 53. Appreciate the support. Thank you for sticking with me. That's very cool. Very nice to see you. I hope you're having a good Saturday. So, get some farming going. Thank you, Cabrilla. The Pegasus has sparkles and floats. Doom. Yo, see, don't worry, I'm here. What's up, cheesy bread? Best community. I'm glad it exists for sure, by far. Do. Was that an apple rod? How do I get my tool wheel? There we go. Oh, I'm about to be level 93 farmer. Sick, dude. I'm so excited. Let's go. I will become a level 100 farmer. It's going to be my first to level 100 class, but I'm a little bit worried because I might get hunter level 100 first because I do a lot of combat, you know, like everybody does. So I'm thinking about switching to mage so that I can level up mage instead of hunter, so I don't get level 100 hunter first. That's how stupid I am, that I'm willing to switch to a different class just to make sure farmer's my first to level 100. I had the same feeling. Yeah. Like I was like, I don't want that. I'm so glad, dude. So far, I found 2 legendary recipes, a bow and a shield. Nowhere near being able to craft them, but still cool. Yeah, nice. Felt like everybody was hunter, which is true. All right, we gotta kill these snakes. They're gonna be in the way. Might as well as fight them now. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Wow, that second snake literally died instantly. What the frick? Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum. You got 100 blacksmith first. To get any crafting class to level 100 first is true dedication. That's actually insane. Like, I think that's Captain Insano levels. Like, you cooked, homie. you absolutely cooked. Your next was artist, surprisingly. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Some casual Saturday AC music. Perfect. And it's one of the first most well-mixed AC albums I've ever heard on YouTube. Like, you don't understand how happy I was when I found this album. It's actually mixed in a way to where the music doesn't go in and out of volume. Like, I haven't had to play DJ once. I think there's one song on the album I have to, but... Nice, I'll take those Redux stones. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I forgot I don't have Hunter on. No fast traveling. Yo, WB, thanks for the lurk, buddy. Happy Saturday, man. Boom, 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 boom. Do, 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 do. Now we're gonna really be confusing people. We got the AC music going while we're playing this game. People are gonna be popping in like, wait a second, I thought you said this game wasn't like Animal Crossing. What's up, Pessimosaurus? This is Animal Crossing 2, Electric Boogaloo. Do 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 do. Boo 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 boo. I'll throw in some errands. Yo, thanks, Opera Ghost, for popping in today, buddy. Have a good day and feel better. And if not, that's okay, you know? Sometimes you gotta just push through it. ADHD Animal Crossing. I could swap around as much as I want and still be productive. Yeah, true. I guess we'll go back to lumberjacking. Hope you're feeling good today. Daily check-in, Sir Vin, Cozy Chicky. I appreciate you. And happy Saturday. Good morning. What's everyone gaming on here today? Let's check in with the chat. How you spending your Saturday morning so far? And maybe afternoon for you overseas mates. It's getting into late afternoon over there. What's up, Allie? Some DDV? Nice. Did you already unlock Peter Pan? Oh, you're going through Elden Ring. Nice. I forgot about that, actually. All right. I'm going to let you finish that tree, and I'm going to quickly sneak these shadow carrots. Because I'm always running out of shadow seeds. And I can only buy 9 a day. Might play some Dredge. Also thinking about 2 Point. Dude, I just got a 2 Point Museum update on Steam. I'm wondering what the update was for. I'd like to go back to that game. Fantasy Life, maybe some Grounded later with the fam. Nice. Oatmeal and Chill on the East Coast NA. Top Stream vibes. Dude, Radical Edward. Nice, man. Appreciate you hanging out with us, dude. Sounds like a choice way to spend the morning, to be sure. It was a few weeks ago now. Was it? Boom, 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 boom. I could have totally just been behind on the update front. Getting all of Geno to rank 7 grinded. Nice. Nice. Everyone should check out Cast and Chill. What's up with this Cast and Chill? Everyone's talking about Cast and Chill. You better chill with talking about Cast and Chill. Nah, it was recommended to me the other day. I'm sure I'll check it out. I think Cozy just said they picked it up. I'm just waiting for a report. I'm just waiting for a report. Turning to tidying up into a life sim over here. Oh. Hope you're having a good morning. I didn't play it yet. It's my reward after I finish cleaning. Nice. Going to the pool with the kids soon. Then you're gonna play some Valheim. 2 Point had some decorations and quality of life changes. You can get memorial stuff. Bum, 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 bum. Well, that was an easy floor. That was an easy peaser. An easer peaser there. Do 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 do. An easer peaser. That's so funny. What the heck? Let's do a combat floor just for fun. Good morning, Wonder Waffle. I appreciate getting schooled in Mario Kart last night. My highest place last night was second, and guess who was in first above me? Just guess who was the person in first place. And my highest placing last night was second. Huh? You want to guess? You want to take a guess, chat? It was a good time, dude. It was a good time, man. I had a lot of fun, dude. Thanks for hanging out. Yo, what's up, U23? Was it Nightbot? Do-do-do-do. Yeah, we had a good time. We gave away games. We played Mario Kart together. We cracked the brew. Got a little loose, had a little fun, had a little too much fun. Had a little too much fun. Pissed a couple people off. You know, classic night stream vibes. Is it really a night stream if I'm not pissing at least somebody off? Bum, 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 bum. I crashed. I woke up, still had half a beer next to my bed. Yeah, dude, I feel that. I didn't finish my beer either. I had like 2 sips left, 2 or 3 sips. If they're looking for something to be pissed off about, does that count though? I mean, that's a good question actually. Man, I love Animal Crossing music. There's honestly only so much you can do to match the mood that Animal Crossing music creates. It's very special. Hopefully it never changes. Everything in life will eventually change, you know, but like I think that New Horizons music was still Animal Crossing music. It was different. It didn't quite have the 100% same vibe, but like it was still AC music. Wow, I'm already a 70 magician and I've only been in this dungeon for like as a mage a couple minutes. You guys have already helped me get so many more stat points to use. Yeah, like I didn't even realize. Like, thank you so much. Like, yes, dude. Because I got hero magician, but I don't have the skill points to get any of the hero skills. All right, let's go. Boss time. Boss time, boss time. Thank you again, U23, man. GG's, Baron, Calico, and Elementalist. And Calico, you said this was one of your first experiences. GG's on your first full grove here. And it's a year 800 grove, which is nothing to scoff at. Go ahead and take this boss down and go about our business. How's your day going? So far, so good, love, Chloe. So far, so good, man. Thank you. Bam, bam. My dogs got out this morning. Chasing 2 fast dogs around the neighborhood with a 7-month-old baby isn't for the weak. Whew. Sorry to hear about that. I'm sure that was a scare, but it sounds like you did succeed. Yeah, no problem. I was honestly hoping to get a couple fresh people in here that didn't get a chance to play before. So I'm really happy that you guys joined, because I said to myself this morning, I really hope that we can get a couple fresh faces in here. I know like Sidey didn't get a chance to play with us last week. I know Calico couldn't play 2 weeks ago. So I was kind of hoping that we'd get some fresh faces in here today. So I'm really happy that we managed to squeeze in some groves here. Dang it, it switched on me. Okay, nice. We got the excellent. Beautiful. Beautiful. And I got 2 dragon wings and a dragon horn. I think I would have preferred 2 horns and a wing, but I'll take it. Nice. GG's. Absolutely GG's. Had to make sure it was excellent. Yeah. You wanted the wings more? Okay, cool. That's good to know. I'm still kind of I'm still kind of new at this. All right, so before we disband our party here, Calico and Elementalist, if you want any upgrades for your tools, feel free to ask. Otherwise, you guys can collect flowers. I'm sure you already have, and then I'll kick you guys out. And did you need any of those plants back, Johnny? You gave me 10 of them. Do you have enough? Are you good? Can I keep those or? Yeah, I was just about to say, yeah, pick 1 or 2 classes and we'll hook you up. I'll grind more later. Okay, thank you, man. I really appreciate that. If you need more or something, if you need anything from me, just let me know. Yeah, you guys don't be afraid to ask if you have like a class or 2 you would like an upgrade for. I'm sure we could help out. Let's go over here and see what's going on. Okay, everything grew. Okay, good. Yeah, thank you, Baron. I appreciate that. I didn't realize I got so low. I would have went and grinded some out as well. Yo, what up, Jimmy? Good to see you today, baby. Moxie Poxy, good morning. You could use a fishing rod. Okay, cool. I can. And look, so Johnny, you can handle the fishing rod since you said you're okay with helping, and then I'll help out the next if Elementalist needs one. Sure, I can do that. Okay, cool. How is this game? I was thinking about getting it, but I don't know much about it. It's pretty fun, man. It's an RPG with a little bit of elements from other games that are pretty popular in the gaming space. It's got a little bit of exploration, Zelda vibes. It's got some Animal Crossing decoration vibes and like villagers kind of vibe. But I think it's kind of an RPG game first, and it's fun, man. That's for sure. What's the criteria? Oh, they just said anything fishing rod related would be helpful. Just anything to upgrade. Yo, Delore, good morning. Yo, sleeping in on a Saturday's the play, dude. I would be mad if you didn't do anything else. I don't know where the line of too good is or not. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I was going to give him an apple rod if that helps you decide. I was going to give him an apple rod. That's what I have laying around. Sure, I'll go with that. Yeah. The apple's a good upgrade for any new player. That's like enough, right? And they'll hold on to that for quite a while. My best is a pine. Oh yeah, the apple's gonna be a nice upgrade. To be sure. Yo, good morning, Sammy Dot and Sofer. Hey, how you doing? All right, nice. Enjoy your apple rod, and let me know when you're done, and I'll disband. I also slept in. Good morning. Yeah. That's what it's all about, the sleep in when you get a chance. I don't sleep in unless I stay up too late, personally. If I'm up late, I'll sleep in, but if I'm not up late, I usually don't sleep in much. Maybe an hour. Yo, what's up, Spodnik? Welcome back. Good to see you back in here. Job's complete. All right, nice. Yeah, enjoy the upgrade. I'm sure it's gonna be super nice. I'm sure of it. All right, I'm down to do a Ginormosia run. It's been a while since we've done one of those. If anybody wants to join for that as well, we'll do that in a minute though. I'm gonna go do my farms first. My Ginormosia is not fully ranked up, but that's cool for people who are still kind of newer. I've been struggling to catch the swordfish. I love hearing people try to pronounce my name. Yeah, I almost thought it was like Spudnik. That's what I thought you were going for, like Spudnik. But I tried a little too hard, I'm sure. It is Spudnik? Nice. That's what I thought. Yeah, I thought it was Spudnik, but I questioned myself, so I tried to say Spodnik. For real? Oh yeah, no problem, no problem. Yeah, Elementalist, dude. You're welcome to join anytime. It's not exactly, but if you combine the two, you should be basically there. The ooh sounds like in food. Spudnik? A Spudnik? Is it German by chance? Legendary deer, such a grind. I'm playing on PC today, but I do have the Switch 2 version. Ah, that's cool. Thank you. I wasn't sure. I appreciate that. I'm always looking for knowledge. Yeah. I would have not have guessed. I would have not have guessed. I would have saw that name and I would have instantly said German. It's very cool. Firing up Fantasy Life again, stopped for 2 weeks. I took a little bit of a break as well during the Switch 2 release. And then I've been playing a teeny bit in my free time here and there, just trying to keep up and keep grinding. And now I'm trying to rotate it into the schedule on Twitch a couple days a week because I'm still really loving it. And I think there's still plenty of people out there that are enjoying watching it. So I've been trying to rotate it into the schedule a little bit here and there. If you're hanging out over on YouTube this morning, I just want to shout out thank you, and please consider hitting that like and subscribe if you're looking for more Fantasy Life or Nintendo variety content. We're trying to get a daily goal of 20 likes over there. No pressure, of course. Enjoy the show and thank you for hanging out. And if you're hanging out over here on Twitch this morning, good morning and happy Saturday. It's good to have y'all here today. Yeah, there's still a nice group of people that are picking up Fantasy Life and playing Fantasy Life, and so I'm trying to stream it a little bit here and there. I gotta keep things fresh around here. As much as it is nice to continue, grind one game, I'm okay with kind of mixing it up. But I'm having fun with this game, and I'll be trying to stream it a couple days a week for sure. They're preparing for a birthday barbecue today. Oh, nice. The birthday BBQ, baby. What's up, Willowbee? Nice. Good luck getting your Switch 2, Addlebot. Oh, thank you, Addlebot. I appreciate that. You didn't have to do that, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, we got a little lurker zone over on YouTube. It's a little place for people to enjoy the show with a different vibe. No chat. My dad made it up for me when I was little and it just stuck. That's cool. My dad's nickname for me when I was little was Dingleberry and Booger. Thanks, Dad. You're the best. Do. All right, nice. Get that job going. All right, sick. Let's go ahead and do a Ginormosia run. See if anybody wants to join. We'll see who's out there. Okay. What are you guys talking about in my chat? Don't come into my chat all caps in me, buddy, okay? Come into my chat all caps in me, buddy? Is that what you think you're doing here? Get out of here. South Africa has 11 official languages according to Google. That's crazy. English is a second language here. Nice, nice. All cap, no bite. Yeah, come in here, all cap at me. All right, we'll go to Ginormosia and we'll start over here at the Drake Snout Ridge. Let's do night. And let's do our normal keyword and password here. I'm still in a grove, but if you have room, I'll join in a bit. Yeah, sure. That's all cool. All right. Room name Hyrule. And then 5 zeros and a 1 after. Anybody can join in. I did get my Tom Nook outfit. I'm on that Buddy Affinity grind. Nice. Disaster Sushi, I'm glad to have you, bud. Welcome in. Here, let me hook you up with some food. I like to feed my guests. Enjoy some magical milkshakes. Plus 200 gathering. Enjoy. Speaking of, I should probably put some of that food on my bars here. Register the bag. And then where's my other one that I usually eat pretty frequently? Oh, I'm all out. That's okay. All right, and then what about my elixirs? Didn't I just buy a bunch of those? Yep. And then we need some kind of healing items. Okay, cool. All right, nice. Anybody else can join if you want. If you want to jump over to Ginormosia with us, and then we'll start here shortly. And we can open up to the a public lobby as well. So we'll wait it out for just a second, Sushi. If you want to collect some Celestials, you're welcome to. We'll give people a chance to see if they want to join. First come, first serve. You can rejoin if you played earlier. No worries. Not too stressed. Yeah, if you're low level, that's fine. All my areas in Ginormosia are not fully leveled up. Some of them are as low as rank number 3 or 4. So honestly, it should be a pretty good experience for anybody. No, I haven't played AC Deluxe yet. We're going to be playing some AC Deluxe later. And we're going to check out Rena and get ourselves a new public work. I'm pretty excited. Yeah, not yet. How about level 20s? Yeah, I mean, you might struggle. You might want to stick with a player. If you're too low of a level, you might want to at least stick with a player and not try to go solo. But you could still join, sure. Does that make sense? But like at that low of a level, you might struggle fighting stuff by yourself. But how does that work if you haven't opened up much of it? It doesn't matter. It's based off of my map. So when you join another player, it's based off of their Ginormosia. Now, you're still going to be getting experience and ranking points and stuff like that for your own game. But you're going to be in my world and in my version of Ginormosia. Yeah. All right, nice. We filled up. If you didn't make it in, no worries. We'll get you next time. Feel free to ready up and we'll dive in. How do you get the Pegasus mount? You just got to go to the guild office in Eternia Village. Head over to the guild office in Eternia Village if you would like to grab your Pegasus mount. And it's just in a chest. It's just in a chest sitting there. All right. Press the R button to ready up whenever you're ready. No rush. And we'll dive in. Dang it, I can't plant these. Great. Mastering Fantasy Life so I don't have to master the real one. Pure vibes. Yeah, exactly, dude. Exactly, dude. Oh, yeah, no worries, Adam. No worries, bud. We usually do first come, first serve, but sometimes we'll go ahead and do just invite whoever. All right, so this is your first time doing this. I'll explain how this works. So your goal is going to be to do these challenges. Now, if you didn't know, you can actually open up the map and you can fast travel to another player. So this is important because you might get stuck, right? Maybe you're going to get lost. You're not going to be sure where you're going. So I'm going to be marking the map and I'm going to be walking from challenge to challenge. After we do enough challenges, then a boss is going to appear. It could be a big rock to mine. It could be a big tree to cut down. Then we're going to go do the boss and then we're going to rinse and repeat. So if you're newer to the Ginormosia, or if you're a lower level, it might feel a little bit neck breaking. You might, it's not, some of the players might be one-shotting the monsters. And so what I recommend you do is use the fast travel. Open up the map and fast travel to me or other players. And it'll help, oh, my sheep got bugged. My sheep is literally bugged. I can't finish this. Okay, here we go. So yeah, I recommend, like, if you're kind of newer and it's hard to keep up, if you're not really used to doing this, my recommendation is to don't be afraid to use the fast travel stuff. All right, that's my only advice. I'm gonna teleport to another area because there's no challenges around here. So I'm gonna fast travel over here to the Buffalo base. Currently restraining myself from buying a nacho cheese dispenser off Amazon. They really know how to pitch things to me. A nacho cheese dispenser. What would you need a nacho cheese dispenser for? Like, are you gonna just be eating nachos every day? Like, what are you doing with the nacho cheese dispenser? Couldn't you just buy nacho cheese and eat it sometimes? Like, what? I'm not questioning you because I also now want a nacho cheese dispenser. So I'm not questioning you. I'm just curious. Like, what do you have, like a grand plan? Like, whoa, you aren't eating nacho cheese every day? No, not quite. Listen, sir, listen. So yeah, I hope that helps. If you're playing, like I said, don't be afraid to fast travel to different players. If you want to follow me, I'm just gonna be walking from challenge to challenge. I'm just gonna be walking from challenge to challenge with minimal fast travel. So otherwise, you could teleport to other players. You could also go out on your own. If you're confident in your skills, you could fast travel to an area that's a little bit more your level, and you could go out on your own. Remember, not all my areas are fully leveled up. I have some areas that are low as rank 3. So you'll probably be fine to go do some battling and stuff yourself if you're into that. All right, we're heading down this way. Life's too short. I can find 1,000 things to put cheese on. Don't test me. If anyone can, it's me. Dude, I'm not gonna lie though. Being able to put nacho cheese dispensed onto a hot dog in my own home. Nacho cheese. Oh. All right, I'm gonna leave this zone just because I already have enough points here. All right, and then I'm gonna go ahead and set one more ground rule for Ginormosia. This is what we've learned about this zone. As soon as you walk up to the legendary ore, as you're walking up to it, you activate the quest. The problem is that once you activate the quest, we're on a timer. The faster we finish it, the more area points you get rewarded. So if you are the first person to show up to the legendary boss and you don't start it instantly, we could miss out on the 1,000 area points. We want to finish them as fast as possible. So my recommendation is either don't walk up to it until somebody else is with you, or just start it right away. Don't wait. Just instantly jump in and start swinging on it, because we want to try to finish it as fast as possible as soon as we walk up to it. All right, so that's the advice for that. So again, a legendary is spawned. I'm going to show you the exact moment when it activates. All right, so right now it's not active for me yet, but as I walk up to it, you're going to see the quest appear like over my head. That's when you know that it's officially active and the timer is going. Right? So you'll see like the quest will appear. Boom. Now it's active and we are on a timer and we need to go as fast as possible. And we can get up to 1,000 area points. And remember that these area points translate to your home base as well. So when you're playing by yourself, these 1,000 area points are gonna go home with you. So while you're here playing with me, you're also upgrading your own Ginormosia, and you're getting upgrades for your own game. So that's why it doesn't matter what level you are, joining other players in Ginormosia is just fruitful. Because no matter where you are on the map, you're getting area points for different zones. And it's super, super nice. So I recommend fast travel to us if you'd like to help. And come get yourself some legendary loot. What do the arrows on the ground and the meter above the food do? So the arrows have to be the more arrows you take down, the bigger the meter goes. And the bigger the meter goes up top, the more loot you get. So it's a part of the mini game. It's a part of the mini game. So you wanna try to get as many arrows as possible before they disappear. And as you get arrows, you fill the meter up. The more you fill up the meter, the more chance you are to get an excellent at the end. And if you get an excellent, you get more loot. So it's just like all the other mini games, just it's kind of its own thing. Right? Like if the equivalent would be finding the sweet spot. These are the sweet spots. Think of it that way. These are the sweet spots. Just same thing with mining, with cutting down trees. These arrows are the sweet spots. That's the way to think about it. I couldn't find the words. So the arrows are the sweet spots, and your goal is to hit them as quickly and as often as possible, right? Nice, GG's. And from there, we go again. All right, I'm going to fast travel to somewhere that has a good amount of quest, and I'm going to continue. GG's. Really digging this game, and I'm struggling. MSQ is me going deeper into the depths where enemies are like level 40 and ores are like 40, but I'm only level 15, 20 on those lives. Should I be grinding nodes in Ginormosia? I'd say that if you hit a point where the game is sending you... So first off, the main story quest. If you get to a point to where the main story quest is sending you to a zone that's too high of a level, it might be time for you to switch gears and do something else. You are thinking correctly. And there's a lot of options on what you could be doing at that point. You could go do groves and get a ton of experience doing online groves. You could go to Ginormosia and you could get a ton of experience grinding in Ginormosia. You could also go online and play with random strangers. You could also just switch to a different life and start leveling up different lives, maybe crafting lives so you can get yourself better gear, so on and so forth. So yes, you're thinking correctly. If you hit the point in the game in which the main story is sending you out of your boundaries of skill, depending on your levels and the like, you just simply want to switch gears. And again, there's multiple options for you between Groves and Ginormosia and just leveling up other lives and exploring some of the dungeons in the game, right? For example, instead you could focus on the quest for your lives. So for example, if you're a hunter, open up your quest menu, go to the hunter quest. You could focus on that instead, and you could just become a master hunter. And while you are becoming a master hunter, you'll be getting experience, you'll be leveling up. Right? And the same thing with mining. If you're a level 15 miner, open up your quest log, go do your mining quest. And the different areas and the different zones that the game will send you as a miner will give you will kind of naturally level you up. So I guess one of the points I'm trying to make is this game does a really good job leading you in like the right direction if you follow like the quest, right? So like specifically talking about like the life quest, right? Like, so like if you hit a point in the main story where you hit a wall, maybe pivot to the life quest instead, because these life quests are going to send you to different zones to level up your skills. So like, for example, Woodcutter is going to send me to go get a Darkwood tree, and that Darkwood tree is going to be kind of appropriate for my level as a Woodcutter. And you'll see this throughout the whole game. Like right now, my mercenary skills, I'm only a level 22 mercenary. Well, let's look at my quest real quick. If you see my quest for mercenary wants me to go fight grass serpents in the Lulub forest. Well, guess what? These grass serpents in the Lulub forest are just around level 20. Right? So like, I think a good pivot could be focus on the life quest instead. And hopefully the game, like, you know, kind of sends you to an area that's a little bit more appropriate. As a final note, this isn't the first time I've heard of somebody out leveling or under leveling the main quest. That's happened before in our stream, and you're not alone there. So just to kind of let you know that you're not like crazy or you're not doing anything wrong. That's happened to other people in our community, where they just like, they got to a point to where they were way under leveled because they were just kind of powering through the main quest. That's happened to people before. I think that you are meant to jump around in this game, and you are meant to like mess around with the groves. You are kind of meant to mess around with Ginormosia. You are kind of meant to jump around a little bit for sure. You're not like thinking wrong at all. Yeah, like it seems like the way they designed the game is like you can accidentally power to points where you like, here's another example. You want to know how many people, Tweediculous, get to the final boss and get destroyed in this game? Because you can get to the final boss and still be like a level 20, 25. But like you can be very under geared and very under leveled. So like, yeah, like kind of keep that in mind. Like I think this game, that can happen to a lot of people. Yeah. All right, we do have a space left if anybody wants to join. We still have 45 minutes left in Ginormosia. And we have a space left here if anybody wants to join. The room is Hyrule with the capital H. And the password is 5 zeros followed by a 1. So if anybody wants to join, we did just free up a space. And thank you for joining. Thanks for joining, Jupi-san. Yeah, no problem, Tweediculous. I got your back, dude. Yeah. I got your back, homie. And if you have any specific questions, feel free to ask. But hopefully that helps. Hopefully that answer helps you decide what direction you want to go. Somebody mentioned gearing being a thing as well. Levels do matter in this game, but gear matters more. And that is a good thing to note as well. That is a good thing to note. So like you could just be under geared, and it might be important to maybe level up some crafting lives or check your inventory to see if you have any gear upgrades, because you could be level 20, but you could take on a level 40 node easy. You could be a level 20 miner, but you could take on a level 40 mining node easy. It all depends on your gear, right? So keep that in mind as well. It might be a gear issue. It might not just be a level issue. Right? Like that's a really good point that somebody called out. Thank you for that. Joe Schmo. All right, nice. I'm going to stop here and let's go to this tree. Got ourselves a legendary event. Heading up to the tree right now. This is 3DS menu music. Yeah. It's my Frutiger Arrow chill mix. I think somebody's joining while I was fast traveling. Is that what just happened? Yeah, nice. Oh, did somebody crash? Yeah, I think it was like everything happened all at once. You can rejoin though, Draconic. Yeah, rejoin. All right, I'm gonna quickly turn on the game music again because I miss it. And I'm gonna go ahead and start this legendary tree here. Yeah, join us. Jump right back in. For those that crashed, jump right back in. It was Draconic. I'm coming back in now. Yeah, nice. Honestly, I'll wait to start this tree real quick for you. Yeah, we can wait for you, man. You want to get into this legendary loot? You earned it. How you doing today, Coco? Good to see you. And thank you, Violet, for waiting. So, Gil Wen, I'm not sure if you heard me, but you can fast travel on the map, by the way, Gil. You can open up the map and you can click on an arrow and you can fast travel to a player. So, I recommend... Feel free to use that system if you're not too comfortable or acquainted with Ginormosia yet. It's important to know that you can just fast travel around if it's hard to keep up. I know people that are kind of newer to the game, it's a little bit hard to keep up because like some of us will just be going from point A to point B, just kind of pumping through it. But like I said, to help any kind of new players along, what I do is I don't do a ton of fast traveling. So you can either stick with me. You can either stick with me and try to, have some assistance, or you can go out on your own and just look for lower level rank areas. Like if you open up the map, you'll see a couple areas are only rank 3. And those might be the best place to go if you're a lower level, all right? Like, don't be shy to take advantage of that. You might want to go to a lower rank. Eventually, my ranks are all going to be maxed out. But for now, my Ginormosia map's actually pretty friendly to, like, all experienced players. And here's the fun part. You're going to get loot just for being here. So the cool part is you don't actually have to be participating in the stuff that's happening to get loot and to get area points, which is really cool. I think that's like my favorite part of Ginormosia and how this game is approached. Like, you can totally just like chill. Nice. GG's. We got the 1,000 and everything. Absolutely beautiful. While I'm here, we might as well as take this down, right? Get ourselves some wood real quick. Screw it.
temple.
If you have alchemy and you're not high enough to do a node, you can use the SP powder on the team. Nice. Yeah, and you can use SP powder on the team from anywhere. You don't even have to be near us. And I think you'll still heal us, which is really nice. GG's. All right, nice. A verdant axe. We like that. All right, I'm going to head over here to monkey business. Dude, alchemy is a great class to master first, because bombs are helpful. Healing, making potions and stuff is helpful. Being able to make your own mount is super cool. Ooh, somebody's fighting a boss. Nice. Yeah, I love Ginormosia because it gives the players the freedom to do what they're best at. Like the one time we played with Dazabound, he only had 2 classes. Like he was only a blacksmith and a miner, and then he had like a couple other classes. But the point is that what he did was he went around fighting bosses and giving us all boss loot and experience while we took down the challenges and I got access to the legendary loot. And everyone won. In the end, everybody won because like we were getting all sorts of dope boss loot the whole time and experience. It was like really cool. It's cool that you can kind of like work together and just kind of do whatever. Yeah, you were healing our SP. Like you can kind of just do whatever you're good at. You don't have to like be the best at everything. Some players are going to play the game that way. Some players are going to be good at everything. But you can kind of just focus on your what makes you happy, you know? Dun, 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 dun. All right, I'm gonna go here. I focus on looking pretty. Nice, nice. That's all that matters. Obviously, every party needs one very good-looking individual. Obviously. Yo, what's up, Sammy Dot? Love the room setup. Thank you, dude. I appreciate you. Good to see you, Maddie Senju. We're definitely making good progress here at the new home. My new home. Feeling good, feeling nice and homey. Feeling like my own little sanctuary away from the world. Chat room, I haven't felt the feeling of having a little sanctuary away from the world in maybe 8 years of my life. Maybe longer, unfortunately. It's pretty nice, man. Pretty happy about it. Do 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 do. Babelian visited? They sure have. Oh, lag. Oh, you plat the game? Is anybody else lagging? It won't let me cut a tree down. Yeah, this is weird. I'm just gonna leave. I'm just not even gonna try to do this tree. I don't know what's going on with this tree, dude. I thought it was just a temporary lag moment, but it was like permanent. Yo, what's up, Minty? Got him. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I'm just literally never going back to those trees ever again. What in tarnation was that? You just got back from the beach. What were you doing at the beach? Were you just big chilling, dude? Yeah. Babylin's been over. Babylin's been over. They helped me when I first moved in ish. Set up this stream room actually that you're looking at right now. I was pretty hesitant and I was overthinking. I had all these ideas, but I was like hesitating to pull the trigger because like I wanted to like have it all mapped out. But we kind of just winged it and just went with it. Yeah, zones do refresh. That's exactly what I'm going to wait for. Is for the zones to refresh. That's exactly right, Medi Senju. Yeah, they've been here twice since I moved in. What's up, Sister Honey? Good morning. Candy Coated Kittens in the house. Happy Saturday. Should I rip a 10-pack of Solgia or Lunia? Oh, that's a tough question. I say go for Soul. Go for Soul. Nice. Gilwen getting that woodcutting experience, dude. I love that. Nice. Level 28 instantly. That's the beauty, baby. It's ripping time. Oh, we got a legendary ore. I'm heading there now. All right. Calling all miners of the mining trade. Not calling miners. No, I don't want them in my chat. Sorry, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. The age limit on Twitch is 13, and do not tell us your age. We don't want to know. 13 and up is welcome. Come and hang out. You could be a little bottom, and that's okay. Too late. They're on their way. Yeah, too late. Here they come, dude. Is there any tricks to leveling these zones faster? Yeah, there's a couple tricks. Yes, there is. So doing it online is one of the obvious tricks because you share all the area points with all the different players. So that's one I'll just call out again. I'm sure you heard me talk about it earlier. Another trick is to go in and out of the zone to reset the different nodes and the different spawns. So there's two different ways to reset an area. You can either go to the tower and dance between the ranks of the zone, and every time you switch the rank of a zone in single player, it resets the whole area. The other option is to use the teleportation gate. All right, so the teleportation gate in your inventory, you can teleport back from one zone to the next. Right, so what you want to do is you want to find a challenge, let's say this one, and you want to stand next to it. You want to clear the challenge, get the area points, and then you want to fast travel back to, let's say, your base camp. Then go into your inventory and go to your teleportation gate and teleport right back to where you were again. It'll likely respawn. Then you go ahead and you fight it, and then you teleport out, and then you just keep doing this over and over again. Does that make sense? So you want to stand in front of a challenge. You want to do it. Then you want to teleport out, teleport back in. Do it, teleport out, teleport back in. And just keep repeating this process over and over again. And that's probably like one of the faster ways to level these zones up. So to answer your question, yes, you can just fight regular monsters. Yes, you can just mine regular rocks, but you're not going to get as many area points. You're going to want to focus on challenges to answer that question. Favorite fruit Hylian in chat? My favorite fruit is the bosom fruit. Just kidding. I don't know, man. I kind of rotate, dude. Like, I really love a good mango. I love a good apple. I love a good banana. It really just depends on my mood. But if I were to give you a full answer, it'd probably be... It'd probably be mango, dude. I think I'm in love with mangoes. I don't think I've ever not been in the mood for a mango. But I actually like a lot of fruit. Yo, stop. Leave me alone, dude. I wasn't paying attention. This guy's gonna kill me. I can't stop. I can't get away from him. Oh, he got me. You scumbag. I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to change my audio. You big spooky. Thank you. He was bullying me, dude. That guy was bullying me, man. Bully. Another shiny Wigglytuff EX. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Sometimes getting a double of a shiny feels bad because you don't plan on making a deck out of it, and sometimes it feels good. Ooh, I love your outfit. Bullying. How big's the map in this game? It's pretty big. There's multiple different maps. The one that we're currently in is Ginormosia, and it's the most ginormous map in the game. Pun intended. But there's also the story maps that you go through specifically for the story. And then there's also a couple other side maps. So there's a lot of content. Like, I can't zoom all the way out in multiplayer, but just to kind of show you how big this map is, like, take a look. Right, like, I can't necessarily show you in multiplayer, but it's like, it's pretty big. And this is just one of the maps. Again, there's also all the different places you go in the story are also a big part of it. And then there's also the treasure groves, which are like dungeons. And then there's all the caves in the game that are also basically like dungeons. So this game is massive and has a ton of content. It's insane, actually. They're tradable. Shinies are not tradable right now, but we're hoping by the end of the year they might be tradable. What's up, Exhaustion, by the way? Yeah, so Disaster Sushi needs some help with the water tree. Yeah, I'll come help you out with the water tree right now. I did hear about the roguelike mode coming, yeah. Yeah, I'll come help you with the water tree right now. I got your back, dude. I'll head over there right now. Nice. Yeah, I like fruit dip. I've had fruit dip before. Fruit dip's good. I've also made a yogurt-based fruit dip at a job once. There was a yogurt-based fruit dip that I made at a job once that was really good. It was like you took Greek yogurt unsweetened and then you infused like some sweeteners into it, and it was really, really good. What's your favorite class in this game? Farming. Farming's my favorite class. Hunter's a very close second. Hunter's really, really satisfying to play. And of course, farming's my favorite because, you know. All right, we got to get an excellent on this tree. All right. We got to get an excellent. So try to make sure that we get an excellent here for their quest. I think as long as any of us get it, we're fine. Or they're fine. Yeah, Toad, I used to have a recipe for it somewhere. I've never had the marshmallow fluff mix with cream cheese, though. That sounds delicious. Actually, I have. Wait a second. Dude, no. I was wrong. The recipe that I used to have was for a cream cheese-based fruit dip. I just don't know if I put marshmallow fluff into it. But it was cream cheese based. Nice. Hopefully that helped. I'm always down to get some extra logs and stuff. Not a problem at all. And teleport down here. I got my brand new up to level 80s. It's a hard class to level solo. Yeah, you probably want to jump online. You could level it a lot faster. Now, I know you're a pretty dedicated gamer. So if you're trying to do it solo, I get it. But just letting you know, if you were to join online, you would definitely get that class leveled up a bit faster. Once you get to 80, 90, it's going to be slow no matter what. But if you were to join a group of people and do some treasure groves, it would help circumvent that grind. Which I'm sure you already understand that, but I just want to kind of reaffirm that. Like, yeah, like, do some online groves, dude, and you'll get up to level 90 pretty quick. And then from there, level 90 is going to be a slog unless you're playing a lot. Or you're doing the Monster House XP setup, which is basically when you do a treasure grove, and you can do this solo, by the way, Gingy Ginger. So open up your HDES notes. So if you're playing the game solo or online, when you do a treasure grove, you have a chance to get one of 4 rare groves. All right. It could be a Strangeling Grove, a Treasure Trove. It can be an Aging Altar, or, and here's the important one, it can be a Monster House. Monster Houses are just rooms that are filled with shadow monsters that give you a ton of experience. So this is what people do. They replant their groves over and over again until they get one with a monster house that's very close to the beginning of the grove. All right, so if you can kind of wrap your head around this. So let's say you get a year 700 or 800 or year 900, the highest ones, grove. And you get a monster house that's like right close to the top of the grove. What you do is you don't complete the monster house. So you go into the grove, you go to the monster house, you fight every monster in it but one single monster. Then you leave and it resets the room. Then you go back in, you fight every monster except for one of them, and then you leave and you go back in. And you continually repeat this process, and it's a very, very fast experience grind, apparently. It's a very fast, from what people are saying. So if you didn't wrap your head around all of that, that's fine. Just know that there is a really cool experience farm that you can do involving monster houses and treasure groves. And you can even take it a step further by using a bow that has light damage or a sword that has light damage. And because everything in there is a shadow monster. So if you bring a light damage weapon with you, then you can just lock in and destroy stuff even faster. So I have a stick. Yeah. Yeah. So you would want to bring some NPC buddies with you to help you out for sure. If you're doing it solo, homie, I have a stick. Hey, there could be light damage sticks for all I know. I don't know, man. Oh, yeah, Miss Luna, dude, I recommend focusing on the story first, okay, bud? Yo, that feeling of overwhelming happens with everybody in this game. You know, everybody, quote unquote. Don't let it make you feel bad. You know, there's a lot to this game, and there's a lot of options, and there's a lot going on. My recommendation is the same of Lane Patterson's, our resident good-looking individual. And they, I agree. You just want to focus on the story for now. If you're feeling overwhelmed, focus on the story and just kind of relax. And the game does a pretty good job kind of leading you where you should be over time. And I think the story is a good place to start if you're feeling overwhelmed for sure. Oh, we're already at a new legendary, and it looks like we got a tree again. Off to the tree again, I guess. So far, we've gotten a vegetable, an ore, and 2 trees, which is not a bad mix-up. At least we're getting different stuff. All right, let's go. Start it up. Where the Don at? Miha. Boom, 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 boom. Beep-bo, bo, beep-bo, bo, beep-bo. Beep-bo, bo, beep-bo, 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 bo, bo, beep-bo, bo, bo, beep. Yeah, that's right, Elementalist. So in multiplayer, there's no bar, but it works in a similar way. So the way it works in single player is instead of a bar, you're just encouraged to do challenges to level up. And as you do the challenges, you'll be getting area points. And then every time an in-game day cycles from night to day or from day to night, there's a chance for a legendary to spawn. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. So you know the day timer on the top right? Well, in multiplayer, there is no day timer. It's just always perpetually night or perpetually day. In single player, there is. And every time it switches from to the next day, so again, from night to day or from day to night, a legendary can spawn. So you just want to hang out. If you're soloing, you just want to hang out and you want to just do challenges. There isn't going to be a bar. And legendaries just have a chance to spawn like every time the day ticks over to the next day. I think that's how that works. There might be something with... You might still be able to get a legendary to spawn by doing challenges as well. I'm not sure, but... Yeah, the bar not being there is a little confusing, but it does in fact work differently on single player. Do 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 do. In solo, you can just go to a tower, right? So like, I didn't bring that up because that's like a lot of extra information. Right, like I was just trying to help them understand how the zone works normally, right? But that's still okay that you said something. So whatever it's talking about is there is a way to just force stuff to spawn And this is what I was explaining earlier about using the teleportation door. So you have two options for making stuff spawn. You can either go to the tower and you can dance between the ranks. Right? So this is you can just switch from rank 5 to rank 4, and then it resets the zone and a chance for a legendary to spawn. And then you can go from rank 4 to rank 5, and we call this rank dancing. But there's actually an even easier way, and this is what I was trying to explain earlier. And a lot of people are sleeping on this. There's an even easier way. You don't need to be doing tower dancing. What you can do is you can literally just use this door right here. Look, if you click on this door, you'll teleport back to wherever you were in the main game. You could be anywhere. And then if you go back to that area in the main game and you open up your inventory and you click on this door again, you'll teleport back to exactly where you were in Ginormosia. And you can just dance back and forth between the teleportation gate, and every time you come back to Ginormosia, the map resets and you can force legendaries to spawn. So you do have a couple options. You don't have to do the tower dancing, I'm fairly certain, to get legendaries to spawn. You can also just do the teleportation gate dancing. And every time you come back, I'm pretty sure the zone resets. So you do have options. You do have options. I think it might be faster to do one versus the other, but I'm not sure. And now that I say it out loud, it's been a little while, so I don't exactly remember how it all works. Yeah, don't sleep on the teleportation gate. I think it's actually really useful. So like I have like a really good recommendation for newer players, and it's to find somewhere in the game where there's an ore or something, right? And then you teleport and you kill the boss, and then you go to Ginormosia, and then you go back in every 5 minutes and you kill the boss, and you go back and forth. Right? Yeah. So like for example, there's a cave in the main game where you can get magic ore, one of the most rare ores in the game. So you go to the cave, you farm the magic ore, right? Then you use the teleportation gate, you go to Ginormosia, you fight, you look for a legendary ore, then you go back to the cave, you farm the ore again, and you can even do this with like bosses, because bosses are on a 5-minute timer. So like, for example, when I needed to do my quest, my mining quest and my wood cutting quest to go do a water tree, that's how I did it. I went to the water tree in Ginormosia, and then I just teleported back and forth between another zone in the game, and I was just kind of doing a bunch of content back and forth at once. Like, it was pretty seamless. It was pretty smooth. But yeah, that's a little bit of an information overload, and I apologize. I got a little rambly there. A point is there's definitely ways to force legendaries to spawn, and if you're confused about how it works, just ask. And I could, if I wasn't in multiplayer, I could just straight up show you. But because I'm in multiplayer, I can't quite show you how it works. Oh, thank you, Chuki. Yo, good to see you here today. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Nice. Dude, I love this mage spell. I went so long without having the collapsing star mage spell, and it's so much stronger. Yeah, I needed some Grove monsters for Master Chef as well. Depending on the ingredient, I might be able to tell you for sure. But yeah, I think getting Master and Hero Cook also I also needed to go into Groves. Loving this game so much lately. Yo, Planet Wanderer, isn't it so much fun, dude? What's up, man? Welcome in. This game is my current game of the year, my personal game of the year. So, you know, not like industry. It's my personal game of the year at the moment. It's very good. I feel that. I would have to agree so far. Yeah. Nice, we got this. We should be able to get one final boss before the end here. It should be good. What about Rune Factory? Rune Factory is fun. I just haven't played enough of it yet. Yeah, so maybe Rune Factory will topple it, you know, I don't know. I've only done 2 episodes of Rune Factory, but at this very moment in time, this is definitely my game of the year at the moment. Rune Factory looks good though, and I'm having fun with it so far. How have the neighbors been? Neighbors are cool. Yeah. You know, they're just neighbors. We don't like talk or interact or anything. We've had a couple interactions. We set the foundation of trying to live a harmonious life, and you know, I don't talk to them. Can't remember the last time we talked or anything. It's nothing like that. They're just living their life and I'm living mine. But they've been pretty chill overall. Nothing better than a harmonious life. That is a fact, dude. That is a factoid for the factoid book collection. I don't know what any of that meant, but you get what I'm saying. How do I switch to a different life on the fly? Pressing right on the D-pad. Pressing right on the D-pad will get you there. All right, we got the tree for a 3rd time for our final legendary. Nice group, man. We've been slaying. We'll take the tree, sure. It would have been nice if we got like a monster, right? Because we never got a monster, but my little neighbor good gremlins were so cute this AM. They rang the doorbell and told me a snake was in my garden and in my garage. And they put little plastic snakes around and tied a string. I love them. Aw. Yeah, Medi Senju was asking about the neighbors because when I first moved in, I was like a little worried about like being too loud with my broadcast and stuff. So we had like an arc here in the stream where we talked about these neighbors and like how, if it was going to be a harmonious relationship. And yeah, everything's been good. We hung out, we chatted a couple times, we had a couple interactions, and then it just went to just neighbors, you know, just we don't talk to each other or anything. We wave when we walk by each other. Like, you know, that's what I would prefer. You know, they don't care, they don't need to know who I am, I don't need to know who they are, you know what I mean? Like, you just want to have a decent situation. Boom, 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 boom. Nice. 5 minutes left. We can just burn the 5 minutes doing whatever, I guess. I don't think we'll be able to get another challenge completed, but that's okay. Boom, 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 boom. What's up, Ending Croissant? My neighbor likes to get drunk and tell me how much he likes blondes. I'm not sure how much I would enjoy that, neighbor. I'm gonna come fight this bird with you. You know, it's a mixed bag. If there's one thing that streaming has prepared me for, it's that there's a lot of different types of people and personalities out there. And while every once in a while you're gonna clash, it's not that bad. Like it's not terrible when it comes to like putting, you know, compromising. Compromising is very doable if every person in the party is like willing to compromise. Nice. I think I just got a new staff there that I never had. Very nice. Very nice. All right, I'm gonna go fight the King Wooly over here, and maybe we'll get lucky and we'll get the King Wooly mount to drop. Hope they add more binder and display board space. Yeah, they recently added more decks, so hopefully they do more binders and stuff. They did give us more deck space not terribly long ago. I think they gave us 5 more or something. You took out their garbage, goated neighborlian. They said thank you for that too. They were pretty happy about it. Boom, boom, boom. Shred him. This King Wooly doesn't know what they're up against. Dang it! I meant to charge, not attack. Oh, got a wild antler. No drop. Anybody get the mount drop? No mount drop for me, dude. No mountie for me, dude. You got it? You got the mount? Oh, nice. Nice. Well, then it was all worth it, man. That's all that matters. Sick. I'm going to F up this Chimera. Gonna go F up this Chimera real quick. Let's go, buddy. Shredded wheat. The AC is going to be working hard today and all week. It's already so hot. I know, and I still have to go buy another air conditioner. I didn't end up doing it this week. So hopefully it's fine, right? Like we got these 90-degree days coming, and I'm like, I really should have upgraded this dinky AC in my living room. I'm gonna be fine though, because I have air conditioners in the 2 bedrooms and I can close the doors, and that's like enough. So like I'm gonna be fine as far as my stream, but I just think the rest of my house is gonna be kind of gross. And like I'm just gonna have to deal with it, you know, like, yeah. Whew. Maybe I'll go pick up an AC Monday. I don't feel like doing anything today, I'll tell you that much. Fans, yeah, I got a fan. I got a box fan. All right, sick. GG's, everybody. Beautiful group. You guys, if you want to collect some flowers, you're welcome to. And then I'll kick you guys out here at some point. But beautiful group. We slayed. I think I ranked up 2 zones. I think I ranked up 2 freaking zones, dude. You sure you want to be cooking in this heat tomorrow? We're doing a light episode of Scuff tomorrow. Nothing intense. Yeah, it'll be a little light episode. It'll be okay. We're not doing anything too crazy. Yeah, Nisi star, no problem, man. Because F that it's hot. Yeah, we'll just do like, it'll be a little baby episode. We're not going to be doing anything terribly involved, you know? Just trying to get ourselves back to used to being in the kitchen. Now, it'll probably still be warm and suck, but you guys are worth a little bit of suck here and there, you know? That's okay. I'm not afraid of a little bit of hard work. I cooked in kitchens my whole life, you know? A little bit of sweat ain't gonna hurt me. What's wrong? Did I say something wrong? Banana, 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 banana. You have a 4-day weekend, so you're thinking some DDV. Let's go. Dun, 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 dun. I need it to be winter all year round. I know, dude. Please. That would be the play. I need to move to Alaska. We're moving to Alaska. Ooh, nice. Nami's got a request. Yeah, I would prefer 65. Like, I'm okay with below 0. So my preferred life would just be like, I'm okay if it's really cold, that's fine. But I would prefer it not to get any higher than 75. I'm right there with you. Right? Like, I'm fine. If it goes to below 0, whatever. Like, that's fine. I'll manage. But I just don't want to I just don't want it to be any higher than like 75. But ideally 65 to 75 for sure. I'll even go as far as saying ideally 60 to 70. I'll even go one step further. Ideally 60 to 70, because I want to wear a hoodie and I want to be cozy in a hoodie. 75 is even too much sometimes. Would you say Gynomosia is the best place to level up in early stages? It's one of the places to level up for sure. I think my advice, if you're trying to level up in the early game, is to follow your life quest. So go to your life page, go to quest, and go to where the game tells you to go here. So like, for example, this is a level 22 mercenary, right? So my level 22 mercenary, I have to go fight these grass serpents. Well, these grass serpents are in the Lulub forest. So if I head over to the Lulub Forest, all right, let's just for conversation's sake, and let's go see what levels the stuff here is. Right, just to kind of showcase what I mean by this. I think if you're looking for places to level up in the game, I think consider looking at the life quest and pursuing experience there. Look at this is a level 16B. It's literally perfect for my level 22 character. Look, level 15 Applejack Ape. You see that? You see this? So I think if you go and do your life quest, you'll quickly realize that these are good to like pursue to kind of get yourself leveled up. Now, the next piece of advice I have is Ginormosia, right? Ginormosia rank 1 and rank 2. Yeah, you're right. You're 100% right about that. You're thinking correctly. Ginormosia is a great place to level up early game. Another option is to just go into treasure groves if you have them unlocked. So a treasure grove, you do have to unlock these, is a great way to get experience, and you can even do them solo. And you can have your NPC buddies helping you out. So if you haven't messed around with the treasure grove system, this might be the place for you to poke around as well. Year 100 treasure groves are a really, really good low level experience. Year 100 present, year 100 and year 200, I would consider all three of these to be very new player friendly. So I just wanted to give you all your options. You're not stuck with just Ginormosia. You have a couple options. Another dragon tree. Oh, another dragon tree. But it's a year 900, which is gross. All right, I'm going to go ahead and use the restroom. I'll be right back. Thank you for your patience, everybody. I try to be an advocate of healthy streaming, healthy gaming, and healthy viewing. All right. And maybe consider getting up and stretching yourself if you need to. All right. And of course, it wouldn't be a proper I don't know if I want the rain ambience. Yeah, just give me the music. All right, and I would like to let you know that you have just reached the checkpoint for today's broadcast. Just like in our favorite video games, once you reach the checkpoint, this is an opportunity for you to save the game, pop a tent, drink some elixirs, cook yourself up a quick meal, take a deep breath. I made it. You made it to today's checkpoint, all right? I'm going to get up and stretch my legs real quick and use the restroom. I'll be right back. Grab myself some more coffee, and I encourage you to do the same. Regardless, you've made it to today's checkpoint, so thank you so much for tuning in. I'll be right back, all right? In just a moment.